My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Sicario. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I remember back in 2015, it was my first week at a new job, and I was dead tired, but everybody was saying how much they loved this movie. So I went and saw it, and I almost fell asleep during it. I thought it was fine, beautifully shot, it had great moments, but it just bored me to tears. So I just rewatched it for the very first time. This time I watched it when I was wide awake, hoping to love it as much as everyone else does. And I still don't. In fact, lots of my feelings on this movie haven't really changed. But let's begin talking about the best element of it, and it's the cast. Emily Blunt is one of the best actresses working nowadays. Whether it's this movie, A Quiet Place, Edge of Tomorrow, she just always delivers and she carries this movie incredibly well, and I just loved how realistic she plays this character. She can be tough, but it's never to an unrealistic degree. Then you've got Benicio del Toro, and I thought he gave a very good performance, especially in the last act. Then you've got Josh Brolin, who I also thought gave a very good performance. Daniel Kaluuya is good in this movie as well, and John Bernthal is good in the short time he's in it. So the cast does a really good job, and it's mostly a very well directed movie by Denis Villeneuve. There are some great moments here. The opening scene gets your attention right away. There's one shootout at the border in which I love. There's a sequence with night vision in a tunnel which I think is just remarkable. And I do love everything in the last act with Helijondo. It just really well captured moments. I thought the cinematography by Roger Deakins is breathtakingly beautiful. So many gorgeous shots, and he just elevates this movie every opportunity he gets. And I also do love how he captures the feeling of this drug war. There's two sequences in particular. One where a character takes someone else to the roof and is just like, let me show you some fireworks. And then the very last scene in the movie of gunshot heard while kids are playing soccer, just stuff like this really just shows you just how devastating it is to be just stuck in the middle of these terrible circumstances. But I also feel like Denis Villeneuve's slow burn approach doesn't quite work here. I do think it's too long. You could have cut out 15 to 20 minutes, and some scenes just drag. When they go to pick up Guillermo, I didn't need to see everything. I feel like that scene could have been easily cut down. And when we get to the story, there is so much here that I love about the corruption and the shortcuts and the loopholes and how US hands aren't always clean. And I love so much of that. But I'd be lying if I said this movie didn't bore me for a good chunk of it. And I think the reason why is that Emily Blunt's character is left in the dark. And I understand why they do that. We're meant to discover things as she does. But because we're left in the dark for so much of this movie, we don't know what exactly is going on and what they're trying to do, and it just doesn't make for a very engaging watch. It just always feels like I'm at a distance, and it doesn't quite work for me. So as much as I can respect so much of what they're going for here thematically, there is some amazing moments. It's beautifully shot, and the cast all does a really great job. I just wish this movie held my attention more. I just wish I was able to get more engaged with it. But it's still a decent movie. I just wish I liked it as much as everyone else. So I'll give Sicario a 6 out of 10. If you think that's a hot take, wait until you hear my thoughts on the sequel. But have you seen Sicario? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.